this is not your first rodeo. You've both have been around the block and you've done this several times over. And I want to go back to the Flipkart days and the Flipkart Association, because I was telling Rahul before we started that in many ways, what HUL is to sort of the legacy companies as the CEO factory. Flipkart kind of has done that for the digital ecosystem, has it not? And you're kind of part of that story in many ways.
Flipkart, I think over 100 people talk about the Flipkart mafia and all the startups that came about. I think
you're part of the mafia.
I'm saying, I don't think people understand. It's not just in Bangalore. I think the change in psyche in 20-year-olds and even late teenagers today, where everyone wants to actually get out there and ride the sort of startup wave and try their luck at building something, being innovators, that fearlessness you see today, which I think we all celebrate. I think so much of it can be mapped back to that one company, and I think the two Bansals, but they also had a phenomenal group around them. They're early believers.
Yeah.
We joined a little later. We were missionaries, but we were late missionaries. They already had a very strong core. I tell people at PhonePe this often. I have a tremendous amount of pride in the talent and our bench strength, but there was a point at Flip where the caliber of the bench strength was actually scary good. Right? I mean, every IIT graduate and every IIM graduate was working there, and every lateral peak of their career sort of smart person that I know of. And I think the country, forget markets and IPOs and all this stuff. The country owes companies like that just as much as we do in this generation, just as much as you do for the Tatas for creating haloed institutions. Definitely the OGs in this space. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind.
Right. I think it's the startup university. Equal number of good decisions and bad decisions.
Yeah.
But the fact is that looking back, vision is always 2020. And I think we have that advantage building PhonePe after having seen the Flipkart journey, because there's so many learnings, right? There's so many learnings in terms of, you're talking about incentivization, cashback, use of data, building for scale. I think a lot of us who have graduated from that startup university called Flipkart enjoy having that 2020 vision when it comes to actually building a startup today.